Hi guys, here's another video. I've got this Technics radio cassette I'm having a look at today. I'll just show you around it. This is the actual cassette module, double cassette deck. And I've decided to do this one outside because the weather's good this week. And let me just show you, it's got these connectors, interlock connectors for the audio. And this is the amplifier. Show you there. Looks like it's been sitting in someone's smoky kitchen. See all the dust and the brown around the controls. And this is the actual tuner. Same thing. So I'm gonna give it a bit of a clean and see if it's working. If it's not working, see if I can get it working correctly. And just gotta connect it up to the power. And you can see all the buttons there, all brown and dirty. So what I'm going to do is put it together. Let me just show you here. There's connectors on the underside here. Just highlight that for you, which connects to here. When you're stacking it, just highlight that for you, that port. And they just connect like this. Same with the amplifier, same thing, disconnects like so. There's a tuner, but I haven't got that with it. Okay, let me just show you around it. It's like I said, it's been sitting in someone's smoky kitchen for a while. So I'm just going to check it out, see if I can give it a bit of a clean, see if I can get it working. And just get a little close up there, you can see all the dirt around it. Probably about 40 years old, this unit. All the control knobs filthy, and the volume brown. And then just go around the back here, see all the dust and grease that's just been set on there. Sticker on the top, and that's the sockets here. Got the original phono connections as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is power it up and give it a test, see what we got. So let me just plug these, plug the power in, and you can see here I'm going to use this headphone speaker because I haven't got speakers, so I'm going to use the headphone sockets with this portable speaker. And you can see the radio seems to be working okay. And it's got AM and FM channels. I haven't got aerial connected to it, so I can't scan all the channels as yet.
The back of the queue is 23AM building.
But as you can see, the radio seems to be working fine. Let me just take out the cassette, and this is cassette deck number 2. So we'll just press play. It does work, but it's a little bit mumbly. More than likely it's the reed heads for the cassette. Let's turn the tape over, put it into tape deck number 1, and there's no sound. Press play, no sound at all. The meter's moving, but and you can see the tape's moving as well, but there's no sound. Side B, still, as you can see, the tape's rotating, but there is no sound as such. Turn the volume up. Nope, there's absolutely no sound from this deck. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to give the whole unit a clean. I've disconnected it from the power supply, and I'm just going to lightly give it a clean. I'm not going to get it too wet, obviously, because it's an electrical item. I'm just going to use a wet wipe on the outside and just clean off all this grease and smoke and just years of dirt. And I'll just use this little brush just to get into the recesses. As you can see there, I'll just brush the whole thing lightly. Just use a bit of bleach and fairy liquid just to clean the knobs and the front of the unit. And I'll just use this toothbrush just to get in the little cracks. I'm going to use this cleaner, non-alcoholic cleaner, platen cleaner, to clean the play and record heads. See if I can get a decent focus in here so I can show you. That's the play head I'm cleaning there. Get all the dirt and dust off it. You can see some of the dirt on the cotton bud there. And I'm just cleaning the pinch roller here. See all the dirt on that as well. And I'll just put a bit of tissue in there just to dry it all up. You can see there. And then I'm just going to use a toothbrush again just to give the inside of the deck a good scrubbing. It's plastic bristles, so it shouldn't harm anything. Just give it a scrub around there. Get rid of any excess dirt and anything I've missed with the cotton bud. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's give the whole thing a dry off now. Let's make sure it's all nice and dry in there. Right, what I'm going to do here, just remove this front cover for the cassette. Just lifts up and pulls away like so on the cassette deck A. Just show you here, if I press play, the reed head does go up, but there's no sound. But press this, the play head there, the sound comes back. This looks like a probably a wire come off or something like that. It just doesn't make sense. When I press play, nothing happens. But when I push the head up, it kicks in. You can hear sound. I'll get it close up there. So what I'm going to do is just press play and the head comes up, and then I'll just disconnect the power, and you see it stop there. So what I'm going to do is remove this play head, and it's just 2 Phillips screws, and I'll just show you where they are. Just highlight that there for you. I'm going to speed this little section up while I'm undoing it, and I'll get the screw out. That's the one side, and I'll just do the other side. See here, that's the 2 screws out, as you can see there, which hold the play head in place. So I'll just see if I can have a look at the connections underneath. See what we've got underneath. Something's telling me that there's a wire loose or something like that, and I've managed to lift it up, and it seems okay. Let me just freeze frame this here for you. Okay, that's a freeze frame there, and the connections seem okay. They're not disconnected. So I'm just going to pop that back in. Pop the play head back in, the play reed head back in. So we'll just get this, use the screwdriver just to line it back up with its the screw holes, and then it's just a matter of, once it's all lined up, popping the screws back in. A little bit tricky these are, and that's the one side, and I'll just pop the other side in. Okay, I'll put it all back together. Let me just give it a try. Just press play. And now we've got sound, as you can hear. Let me just adjust the pitch. Probably hear the pitch change. And I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, let's try the other side. Sorry, just play it again. Seems to be working fine. And just flip the tape over. Try the other side. And that seems to be working fine. Whereas before it wouldn't play. It was intermittent whether it played or not. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that. So what I've got to do now is I'm going to give these the front cover clean. They're a bit dirty on the inside, so what I'm going to do is, this is the tape cassette front cover, but I've took them both off, and what I'm going to do is give them both a clean. Now that I've got the cassette to play correctly, this tape deck number 1 to play. So what I've got to do is undo the 4 screws like so, and then this part should just separate. As you can see here, see I managed to split it in 2. So I'm just going to clean these 2 sections, as they had like a dirt and dust on the inside. So I've pulled it apart so I can get it clean, and here you can see me just clean the outer glass or perspex. See if I can get that nice and shiny. And this is just the inside cover. Just going to get it clean also. Obviously you can't get to this and without dismantling it. And I've done both sides, as you can see here. Let's get a little close up there. I've managed to get that nice and clean, and it's come up quite well with just some fairy liquid and the dry cloth. So it's just a matter of reassembling it. Just put the cover over like so. Just spin it around, it's the wrong way. Put that cover over like so, and then you just got to put the 4 lugs in and tighten the whole thing up. Here's one of the lugs here, and they're keyed. So it's just a matter of fitting them in, all 4. Put the whole unit together, turn it upside down like this, and then I can put all the 4 screws back in. And that's the tape deck number 1 done, nice and clean and reassembled. So it just hooks back onto the cassette door. Just hook it on and push it down like so, and that's done. And then I've done the same to the other side. It's just a matter of refitting that side also on cassette deck number 2. Just a matter of fitting that door back in. Okay, it's nice and complete. Just give it a test now. Everything's nice and clean, and just test tape deck number 1. Working fine. Let me just take the cassette out and turn it around. Press play. And as you can hear, that seems to be working fine also. Okay, let me try tape deck number 2. Put the tape in, press play. Yep, that seems to be working fine. So let me just stop that and turn the tape over. And that seems to be working fine also. So I'll just put the radio on.
One through from Sarah Newbury. For your culture club tonight, you should put My Lady Jane, which is on Prime, I think.
And obviously that seems to be working fine also.
Hilarious alternative history, like a dramedy. Is that what they call it?
Just get a little close up of what it looks like now.
Rob Brydon is just brilliant in it. Any more, send them our way on 88291. This is Georgia Smith next, and this is Harvey.
And that's the back, all nice and clean also. So I'm pretty happy with that. So with that, thanks for watching once again, and please subscribe.